What about you? Have you met some monsters?
Yeah, one guy I could think of in particular is Jason Rau. He trains up in Long Island, I think, right? Opened up his own gym out there.
Vanguard.
Yeah, Vanguard. He used to compete, but he would never be able to compete at the same level he would train at. So now he's just focused on mainly, opening up a gym and teaching his students. But he was a guy that was, extremely good in the training room, world class. I still think to this day he's legitimately one of the best in the world, but just doesn't compete anymore.
What's up, NOGIMATRATS? Welcome back to another video. We're going to take a look at Jason Rau rolling. He's one of the most technical Nogi grapplers out there. He trained in the Blue Basement with John Danaher and the squad. He's just not that well known because he doesn't compete a lot, but his understanding of the game is up there with Gordon Ryan. Jason starting in the open guard here, and the first thing we're going to see is going to look for that 2-on-1 grip. Bring the guy a little bit closer. Now watch how he scoops the far leg with his right hand and he frames across the neck to bring the guy away from him, creating that space to pull the leg through and enter into the legs. He's going to come up on top. Now Jason Rau's passing his next level. If you've heard of the Rau drag, this is a guy who created it. He's looking to control the ankles and back step, high leg around the guard. The guy enters into the outside ashi. Jason just pushes the leg down past the knee line, pulls his leg out, and he's going to pass around the back. The guy on bottom doing a nice job keeping up the momentum, posts up to a hand, tries to run away, but Jason just follows him, locking up the seatbelt. He's going to chase the back. The guy stands up to a 4-point. He just rolls through by putting pressure on the back of the neck. Now he's on the wrong side of the seatbelt, so he sits up and under, changing sides. That's going to allow him to work the hooks in. Really nice defensive posture here from the guy being attacked, but Jason's going to be able to work his hooks in. He's got a nice Kimura grip, controlling the shoulders. He's going to sit up, grab the lat. The guy tries to roll out. He follows. He managed to get some space in his legs in between. Jason straight on the front headlock, locks up the guillotine. And that's what it's like with a guy who knows all the moves. You're never safe. Let's take a look at one of Jason's favorite passing sequences.
Come around, leg comes over. Obviously if I can pin this all the way down, that's good. But if he's bringing it in, I just switch my hand and I push and then I pummel my left leg in front. Now I come under his back, I pick his hips up all the way. I reach this all the way through. Now I have this tight waist, ear glues to the far shoulder, and I slide my knee around. Now we're in a good back taking scenario. Usually I look for the wrist, gift wrap, leg comes inside, and we're taking the back. All right, so this probably happens a good percentage of the time. I end up pummeling that leg. Instead of sliding the knee through, we end up pummeling instead. So here, the knee's inside. I can't backstep right now. I'm not gonna be able to, so I push the knee down, I pummel that leg in. If he just sits on his hip, I can just throw the leg around, but usually he's trying to keep his hips up, so it allows me to pull him on his shoulder, get this tight waist, ear goes to the far shoulder, and slide around.
Really nice passing sequence there. Really useful sequence if the guy has a good high leg and a flexible guard. You can pass straight to the back. Back into the round, Jason on the bottom again. Guy on top, really sturdy base, looks like a strong top player. Jason just looking for the De La Riva, trying to invert round, swing the outer leg. With the guy controlling the foot, he's looking to scoop the leg. Jason's going to push his shoulder away, create some distance. And now when the guy drops his head, Jason's straight on the front headlock. Always got the right answer for the position that he's in. The guy's looking for the over-under pass, but pay attention to how Jason's controlling his head. He's going to push the head behind his leg. That's going to give him an opportunity to invert onto the leg. He grabs a gable grip behind the knee, pulls the guy's leg in, and he's looking to outside heel hook, throwing the leg over for the reap. Now look how he posts on the shoulder to stop the guy from reaching and hand fighting. He controls the knee, pulling inwards, and sits back to dig for the heel, gets the finish. And guys, let me tell you, if you want to be training jiu-jitsu without pain after the session and have freedom of movement, you need to be doing extra work outside of jiu-jitsu to work on your flexibility and mobility, especially in the hips and shoulders and the lower back. That's why I've created an 8-week full body mobility program. You don't need any equipment and you only need 3 20-minute sessions a week, which can be done alongside your normal training. It's a structured and complete program. It's going to open up your body and therefore open up your jiu-jitsu. I'll leave a link down below so you can start getting the most out of your jiu-jitsu training today. Now pay attention to this guard sequence that Jason's going to hit. He's looking to attack from the reverse De La Riva. He's going to switch to the normal De La Riva and the guy's going to try and backstep. Now watch how he inverts to counter, looking for the back roll. The guy steps out, and as soon as he leaves the leg hanging, Jason attaches straight to it, looking for the 50-50. He's going to lock a triangle past the foot to the other side. Now he's in the outside ashi. Our guy's going to do a great job of killing the leg locks, but look how Jason just comes straight up into his passing game, using his hips to kill the legs, sliding in for the underhook and the knee cut pass. Guy on bottom looking for the old school underhook half guard. Jason's going to scoop that leg. That's going to stop him from being able to work up to his knees, and he's driving his right knee under the head. Now he's sat literally on top of the shoulders, and now he's going to look for the underhook. The guy's going to off balance and try and use that to turn up to his knees. Jason straight on the front headlock. He's going to sit for the guillotine nice and heavy, locking his hands in a gable grip and just pulling the guy's hands to the mat. In these positions, you need to keep the guy's hands on the mat. If he can stand up, he's going to be able to get out. Now, you don't want to miss this detail here. Watch how Jason's circling around. The guy's going to sit to guard. And as he sits up, Jason pummels his right underhook in, keeps his head next to the guy's head, and just drives his forehead to the mat. And he just passes straight to mount. Really nice, heavy passing transition there from the front headlock. The guy sat back, straight into the underhook, pass to the mount. Really tight pressure there. He's got the arm extended above the head. Could work for the head and arm choke here, but the guy's going to do a good job turning to his side defensively. Now watch how Jason uses the Americana grip, which is not the best submission from the top mount because the guy can just rotate out, but he uses it to create space to slide the right knee up towards the head, sitting into the S mount, stepping the leg over the head, and finishing the armbar from the top. Let's take a look at another one of Jason's passing techniques.
So we come around, hip and knee post, he starts to come over. So I keep the pressure. If I like take the weight off of him, he's just gonna recover his guard. So I'm trying to hit this pass. I'm forcing him to put his legs in that position. I go 1, 2, just like this. This hand can be thumb down or thumb up, it doesn't matter so much. First option is sliding around. This is gonna pull across the chest and I keep my ear tight. As you guys know, if I leave this arm loose, he opens his leg up. There is a triangle there. You should not get caught with that, but if you're not careful, it is there. I reach. Now when he goes to come into me, I get on my toes, I circle around, I hit my guard pass. So when I teach this, we're going to show 2 passes at once because they play off of each other. So we have that option. Throws the leg over, I go between the legs. Sometimes I feel like I can't go that way. He starts to open this leg up, and I feel like I can't go in that direction. When that happens, my head is going to make like a U motion. I'm going to roll my head, and my left arm is going to widen, and I do a small back step. So I feel like I can't go this way. I roll my head, and we just go north-south, just like this, and we end up with 2 hands on the hips and my head right in his belly in a great position.
Guys, that's going to be the end of the video. Thanks for watching. If you want to see more of Jason Rau, let me know. I have more footage that I can break down. Thanks for watching the video, and I'll see you in the next one.